Does your mind also sometimes feel like a crazy monkey jumping from one branch to the next? Thoughts are constantly coming in and going out, and you have no idea how you can control your thoughts or your mind. When this happens, we tend to feel stressed, exhausted, maybe even worried. And unfortunately, this is for many people a daily routine. From the moment on when they wake up until they go to bed and fall asleep. And the worst case is they wake up in the middle of the night and they can't fall asleep anymore because of this constant monkey mind. And in today's video, I want to have a closer look at this very common scenario with the monkey mind. And I would like to give you a different perspective on this so that you feel differently about it, and also to give you the control back over your thoughts and your mind, so that you don't have the feeling you are at the mercy of your monkey mind. In case you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Steven, and I help especially athletes and ambitious people become mentally strong and successful. In case you've been here before, great to have you here again. First of all, I would like to share a quick story with you about the monkey mind and to give you also a different perspective on this. So once upon a time, there was this horse rider coming along the way, and there was a monk standing by this path. And when this horse rider was just in the meaning of going past this monk, the monk asked, "Hello, mister, where are you going?" And the horse rider responded, "I have no idea. Ask the horse." And the horse represents for us our mind. So, and if we don't have the horse under control as the rider, then it's gonna do whatever it wants. And we have the feeling we have no control whatsoever. And then we tend on top to identify ourselves with our thoughts. So everything that's going on in our mind. So when some, let's say, impulses come in and these cause some emotions and some thoughts within us, and quite often actually these are negative, and then we get this feeling maybe, oh, I don't like that person, and why does this person say this and that to me? And why do I actually have negative thoughts on my mind like that? I don't want to think like that, but I don't know how to stop these thoughts. And then we might even feel bad about this. We get a bad consciousness and we have the feeling we are a bad person. So, but this is firstly absolutely useless for us. It only makes our life difficult. And secondly, it's an absolute nonsense. Let me explain why this is nonsense. I would like to do a quick experiment with you. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine you're standing in the middle of a beautiful garden. And this garden is full of lemon trees. Now imagine you're walking to one of these lemon trees. Now imagine you're looking at these lemons and they are juicy and they are really thick lemons. And then pick one of these juicy lemons from the tree and then feel this lemon in your hand. What does it feel like, the skin? So feel the sensations. And then take the lemon to your nose and smell this juicy fruit. What does it smell like? And then take this lemon and walk back to the house. So there's just a house nearby. Walk into the kitchen and then grab a knife and then cut this lemon in half, and you can see the juice running out of the lemon. It's a super juicy lemon. And then take one piece of the lemon and bring it to your nose again, and then smell the lemon and then lick some of the juice that is running out of this lemon with your tongue, and then taste the lemon in your mouth. What does it taste like? Now you can open your eyes again. So what happened actually? What happened in your body when you had this lemon in your hand, and when you cut it in half, and when you smelled it, and last but not least, when you tasted it? Did your body produce some saliva in your mouth? Could you feel this? Did you have to swallow maybe even? Did you swallow the juice of this lemon in your mind? But, and here comes the question, did you really have a lemon in your hand? Did you really smell it? Did you taste it? No, of course not. It was simply an imagination, a visualization. You created some thoughts, but it felt completely real. And this is exactly what our brain does. So when we have some thoughts on our mind, these create some sensations within us, some emotions, or even some body reactions. So to summarize this, our brain cannot differentiate between reality and fiction. And that's a super important conclusion for us, because this shows us that our thoughts are not the reality. They are simply a creation of our imagination, our fantasy. And in general, they are simply made up of what you've come across maybe today in the news, what you've heard from a good friend, or from your past experience. So what I would recommend, and what I also do here in my praxis when my clients come and we work on their mindfulness, is imagine your thoughts to be some clouds. And so every thought that comes up in your mind is simply a cloud in the sky. And now it's up to you. Do you want to follow the cloud in the sky? Is it an important thought? Or is it rather something you would like to just let go and let the cloud pass by? So next time you maybe have a thought on your mind which is rather distracting for you in this specific moment. Maybe you're in the middle of a conversation with your wife, or an important conversation with your boss or a good friend. And then comes this distractive thought, suddenly out of nowhere maybe. And then think of the horse rider again. So who's in charge now? Do you want to leave it to the horse, so the thought, to control you and your way of thinking in this moment? And you might be missing half of the conversation you're in right now? Or do you want to be in control of the horse and let the cloud just shift by? Just let it pass by. So for you, it's important that the sky is completely clear. And you can practice this. So every time you notice there's a thought on your mind and the horse might be in charge, in control, and your mind is more like a monkey mind, then think of this picture with a cloud in the sky. But if you are in the middle of a conversation or in the middle of doing something important, then let the cloud vanish, let it pass by, and then return to your conversation with 100%, or return to whatever you're doing at the moment. Another thing we can say about our thoughts is not only that they are not the reality, but even more important, the thoughts, they are not you. So you are thinking of something because of an impulse, mostly coming from outside, from the outside world. And now it's up to you how you want to react on this. Do you want to identify yourself with your thoughts and the way that you think? Or would you rather be like an observer? just reflecting on what's coming in and what's going out. And you decide what's staying in your mind and what's leaving again. So the cloud just passing by. Another thing that you can do, a very nice exercise is, and it's also funny, is give your mind and the thoughts, especially the negative ones, of course, give it a name. So maybe it's a Clara, maybe it's a Peter, maybe it's a James, it doesn't matter. You can choose. Start a conversation and ask, okay, what are you actually trying to tell me? So why are you creating yet again a drama? Maybe your boss has come to you in your office and he wants you to work on a specific project. And suddenly there come some negative thoughts up. Maybe you're not happy with this decision or this suggestion that comes from him. And you would rather stay out of this project because it's a difficult one, and maybe some of your colleagues, they have already been working on this project and it didn't work out. And you have the feeling, ooh, this could maybe be a tricky task for me with high pressure. And then there comes these negative thoughts. Why does he come to me? Why does he come to us? He could ask someone else. No, we don't want to do this. This is too dangerous. This could be too much pressure for us, too much stress, and so on and so forth. So the monkey mind is turning, the wheel is turning. But then what you can do is actually start a conversation with your mind, with your ego. So why is it actually so negative about this project? Maybe when you, deep inside yourself, in your heart, you would find it a very fascinating project, a great challenge, and this could give you a great opportunity to grow within your company, grow as a person also, so take a brave decision and move on from there. Maybe this could also be a great opportunity to get promoted at some point. So when a situation like this occurs, with some negative, some stressful thoughts on your mind, and then also causing some negative emotions, hold in for a second, listen to your thoughts, pause, take a deep breath, and then ask yourself, okay, who is it actually that's talking to me right now? Is it my ego, my Clara, my Peter, my James? Or is it actually my heart? Are my thoughts like creating a drama in my head and my emotions? Is it like a storm? Or does it actually feel pretty good? Because most of the times when it's negative, it's the ego talking to us. And it's not our gut feeling. It's not what comes from our heart. And then ask yourself, okay, how do I really want to react now? Or what is my action that I want to take? So by doing this, by differentiating and asking yourself, so who's actually in charge right now? Is it the horse or is it me sitting on the horse? And then act accordingly. So let's summarize this once again. You are not your thoughts. Your thoughts are not the reality. Try to be more the observer and don't identify yourself with your thoughts. Because it's exactly that what's causing so much drama, so much negativity and stress in our life. Instead, be the observer and be more in the present. So don't overthink things like when the monkey mind occurs. Instead, let the clouds pass by, come back to the present and focus on what's really going on in this moment. Then listen to your heart, your gut feeling, and don't let your ego take control over your mind and your decisions. And now it's up to you. Try this out in your daily life. Don't get distracted by your ego, your thoughts, and don't get overwhelmed by your thoughts, by your monkey mind. Instead, calm the monkey, get in charge as the horse rider, and then enjoy life more in the future. In case you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Thank you for watching and see you soon. Bye.